Hey everyone, welcome. If you're here on the replay, welcome. These are our messages for the week. I'm just lighting up my sage here to just clear the way for a new week. So let's just do that. And I am a couple of minutes early, so. Right. So we're going to have a look at the week. I'm just going to sage a little bit here. Hello, Norma. Welcome. Welcome. All right. So let's just have a bit of a clean, energetic slate for this week and for this day. And let's see what we can learn about what this week is going to bring. So let me just put that over on my shelf here. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, start of a new week. Hey, we've got beautiful new moon energy. It's in Sagittarius. It's also a solar eclipse. Lots of shifts, lots of changes, and we're also in that gateway week of going into the Aquarian age, right? Lots of really big astrological things happening, and I'm not an expert in any of that, so I'm not going to really get into it, but there is a lot of shifts and a lot of changes. And if you're feeling that in your body, in your energy, in your mind, then it's totally normal. Don't get too hung up on that's what we're going to talk about today. Actually, don't get too hung up on it, because it can send you into a bit of a deep dive, right? Which may be hard to come out of. And, I've been experiencing, all sorts of different things these last few days. I had a dreadful sleep last night. And even today, even this morning, like I'm really buzzing, like I've had like a massive sugar hit, but I haven't. And so I've kind of got that feeling, and that's I woke up a couple of times last night with that feeling too. I've had my dog on the bed for the last few nights. She hasn't been on the bed for a little while now. She'd rather sleep on the floor, and she's been up with me. I've had the cat come up on the bed with me, which is highly unusual. So I don't know what the pets are feeling, but I kind of feel like we've got this little energetic hub going in my room at night, where they just want to be and they feel safe. So really interesting time. So we're all shifting in energy, whether we believe in or we're awake to understand this stuff or not. We're all shifting and we're all having energetic changes. And I guess if you're not, if you're not fully in the awareness of it, is when you can really get carried away with fear and taking on other people's energy that is a little bit erratic right now. And I think perhaps I did that a little bit too over the weekend and just took on too much of other people's erratic energy. I've realized that this morning, and I really need to just get back in my own lane. And I really want to talk about that today before I pull um, any cards, because I just kind of feel it's really about peace at this moment. It's about peace within you. Are you feeling peace? What brings you peace? Getting our focus back on ourselves, getting your focus back on how you're feeling. Not being distracted by all of the stuff going on this planet right now. And there's more going on than what we even get distracted with, right? Planet is shifting, the planet is evolving and transforming. People are evolving and transforming. The energy is evolving and transforming. Nature, pets, everything is in this shift, and we're all being lifted in energy. Hence the buzzing that I'm feeling today, and you may be feeling it too, and it's okay. So it's about peace. There's a line in the Course of Miracles. I'm not sure if you've read the Course of Miracles, but it's a really beautiful book to read and just take on some of the philosophy of it. But it says, if peace is your priority, then forgiveness it must be your priority as well. Because for you to experience true peace, there has to be forgiveness, a constant cycle of forgiveness for yourself, for others, for everything. Because it's in those old stories and those old beliefs and all of the stuff that we carry, all the criticism and judgment and everything that we carry, that blocks the peace. And so how do we unblock the peace? We've got to be in a state of forgiveness and make peace important for us. Because when we're peaceful, the world, the reality around us in our individual worlds reflects that as well. And, you get enough of the population feeling peace and things really change. And you can do it for the global and universal change. But to really feel true peace, you've got to do it for you, because you are the universe. So it's about peace, I feel, this week, and forgiveness. So we've got a solar eclipse new moon in Sagittarius, very fiery, very passionate, very, focused and driven. And new moons are about new intentions, new ways of being, letting go of anything that doesn't feel like peace. Letting go of anything that doesn't feel like peace. Now, this week's word is transformation. It is a very transformational energy. You can transform your feelings, your thoughts, your beliefs, and ultimately your reality. And you can really transform everything that has come to pass this year and before that into where you want to be now and how you want to feel now. So it's a real week of transformation. And we have the opportunity to do that all the time. We can transform our lives at any point overnight if we want to. But our old beliefs keep us stuck. But the energy this week is really great for that transformation. And we're moving into the Aquarian age. Elizabeth Peru calls it the Great Aquarian Conjunction of Light. Isn't that beautiful? Next year is a 5-year. It's about freedom. 5's about freedom. It's about expression and choice. So what new intentions will you make this week to transform your life into a life that feels peaceful and free? What does that even mean for you? And so many clients over the weekend, these are the cards that came up for them. What does peace and freedom mean for you? Not what it means for anybody else. What does it mean for you? How does that look and how would it feel? And if you can really focus on that this week, universe will take care of the house. Okay? And you know, if you are feeling a little bit buzzy and, you know, lack of sleep and that kind of thing, like I am today, a little bit out of sorts, you know, it's about bringing the attention back into your heart, back into yourself, and not being distracted with the other stuff that's going on around the place, even though it's very tempting to do that. So with the new beginnings, you know, say yes to yourself. Say yes to yourself this week. Yes, I deserve peace. I deserve freedom. Yes, I deserve to have a fantastic year next year. Yes, I deserve the reality that has been, you know, being lined up for me to have. Yeah. And you've got to know that you do deserve more. And you may like to write this down as well with your intentions. I deserve more. More love, more freedom, more peace, more prosperity, more abundance, more fun, more laughter, whatever it is in your life, more vitality, more health, more, you know, relationship success, whatever it is for you. But you know, new beginnings will start when you invite it in, and you've got to invite the serendipity. You've got to invite the universe to line things up for you so that it looks like, wow, that's a great accident, or that was random. But no, nothing's ever by accident and nothing's random. You line it up. So what will you line up now with the universe to bring you more peace and more freedom, and whatever that looks for you? So definitely do some type of journaling today or tomorrow in this new moon energy, and create your intentions. And your intentions are far more powerful than any New Year's resolution. All right, so today for this week's messages, I am pulling a card from, let me just grab the cover here, Stacey DeMarco's Queen of the Moon Oracle. And I'm also going to pull a card from the beautiful Kuan Yin Oracle. Just was really calling me today. All right, let's see. Oh, we've got a few people here. Hey, Joe. Hi, Sue. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Jacob. All right, so let's pull a card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle and see what our message is for the week. And then I'm going to pull some cards for each of the signs as well. All right. What do we need to know for this week? Ooh, that one flew out. All right. Resilience. Wow, how perfect's that? Right. Resilience. You know, here's this person here with all of this stuff on her back. You've got the opportunity this week to offload all of that stuff. You don't need to take it forward with you this week into this new beautiful gateway on the 21st of December. You do not need to take all of this heaviness with you, all of this scatty energy, all of the old stuff. You do not need to take it with you, and your resilience has been incredible. But you know, you now can put that down and choose the new that you are creating. You can see there's all new growth in there. So, you know, you've had massive resilience. I think this year has really brought forward the resilience of all of us that we didn't even know we had. And so with that resilience, you know that you can get through anything and you can create anything. So what is it now, rather than taking the whole load with you? What is it now that you want to create? So let's have a look at what that says in the book as well. 21. All right. Making mistakes builds resilience. I have learnt my lessons from the mistakes I have made. I stand strong. I am an adult and I act with self-responsibility. And self-responsibility is another thing that really has come to the fore this year in particular, because the distractions are gone, right? So much of the population, and I've been there as well, know that you need to change things, but continue to blame other people for it, and then just get distracted by working long hours and keeping busy in other things. But this year has been one of those years where that hasn't really been possible for everybody. And so you're stuck, in a quiet, well, not necessarily quiet, but you're stuck in a space where you're not busy, you can't be distracted, and you have to take responsibility for how you're feeling and your life. And so this is the self-responsibility and the beautiful creative energy that you can go into this week with, and it will carry you forward into the freedom that you desire and deserve next year. All right, confidence and our inner will come into play, and we can ask ourselves, how much do we really want what we are going for? Does what we want align with our needs and values? Are we really devoted to having it? And do we think we are enough? Mistakes are simply information gathering. That is it. So this week, as you're moving into new thoughts about, what brings you peace and freedom and the reality that you want to create next year to live that peace and freedom. Don't get hung up on the old. This is where the forgiveness comes in. You won't find peace until you can forgive everything. No remorse, no regrets, no hanging on to the what ifs and the should haves. Real full acceptance of where you are now and take the action to move forward, because mistakes really are information gathering, and that's it. They're not for you to be tortured by forever. Right? The less drama and guilt and shame you attached to the mistakes, the better. The experience of failure or mistakes is simply one of learning, and that is all. So it really is this week a case of, knowing that you've been very resilient, you've carried the load. Now it's time to choose which one of these, beautiful new beginnings in here is going to serve you the most next year. All right, let's see what the Kuan Yin Oracle has to say. Oh, that's the one there. The Dance Unveiling. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. And it's 36. 3 and 6 reduces to 9. 9 is completion. So I would see this week as completion of the old and the start of the new. So I'm just going to read what this one is. And I may have to just hop up and turn my aircon on in a moment as well. Where is it? All right. The Dance Unveiling. I'll just hold this up while I read it. There is a situation in your life that is about to reveal itself to you with greater clarity. Just like sands shifting, the picture will seem clearer and quite different to how it once appeared to you. This clarity will bring you great relief and confirmation of your intuition. Be patient and allow the revelation to come to you at the perfect time. This is about the hows. You've got to let the how go. You just need to know the why and the feeling of what it is you're stepping into, and this will come. So, you know, it's about seeing a little bit more of the bigger picture this week. I'm just going to turn my aircon on. Give me 2 seconds. Can't focus when I'm about to sweat everywhere. So this is really beautiful energy for this week. It really is about completion. You've had, well, we've all had this heavy weight that we've been carrying, and I think especially in the last couple of months. And it's time to just choose what it is we want to create from there, and let the rest go. And don't be distracted with other people's energy and other people's stuff. Bring that peace back into yourself. And, you know, if you are feeling a bit off or out of sorts, just bring it back to yourself. Find the peace there in that moment. Because, you know, finding peace and the freedom in life isn't just a one-off, oh, I found it. It's a moment by moment choice, taking responsibility for your life and the freedom and the peace that you feel. And it won't be smooth sailing every day because life isn't like that. But when you take responsibility for what it is you want and how you're feeling, it will be more so, because you will be in the moment and you can choose in that moment whether you are distracted or caught up in other people's energy, or whether you're bringing peace to yourself and your heart and your reality in that moment. I really love these cards for this week. Really beautiful for this week. And if you are doing something for, well, I'll be here doing messages on the 21st, but you know, if you are doing something and joining in on a ceremony for the 21st, you know, really have your intentions set for this week about what it is you want for the coming year and for your life in general. What feels like peace and freedom for you? All right, let's get to the star signs. I'm going to start with Aquarius today for no other reason except that was the first one I wrote down. Now, I haven't even decided what cards to use. I just couldn't decide before, so I'm really not sure what I'm going to use. I'll go with these ones, actually. I'll go with my cosmic deck of initiation. Look, it's all broken. Look how old they're getting. The cosmic deck of initiation. These cards are beautiful. Okay. So let's start with Aquarius. Oh, I found this amazing tea, guys. I'm not sure if you can see. I found this incredible tea. It's from the Ministry of Tea. It's turmeric, licorice, and ginger. Oh my God, best thing ever. Just makes everything yellow, but beautiful. Okay, let's start. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know for this week? And of course, the age of Aquarius starts officially, you know, this month, the end of this week, the 21st. They're saying that's the gateway. Oh, this is beautiful. This came out last time I used these cards. It's blank. Yes, it's blank. It's miracle. So Aquarius, you know, this is really about you creating. I love that that's just glowing as well, right? And if you've just joined and you can't see a picture, there is no picture. This is the miracle card. This is you creating your miracle. What is it that you want? I know for many Aquarians that I've spoken to over the last couple of months, you're really feeling restricted, not that beautiful, free-flowing energy and creative kind of free-spirited kind of life that you normally live. And I know that's been feeling very uncomfortable for many of you. So this week, I think really ties in, actually. Where'd those other cards go? What did I do with them? This week really ties in with what this card was saying about something really coming to light this week. I think you're going to see a bigger chunk of the picture, Aquarius, and it's going to really shine a light on something that will shift a lot for you. So it will feel like a miracle, but you get to choose the miracle. It's a clean slate here. What is it that you want now moving forward so you can truly feel your freedom and your flow and that free spirit of yours again? I love it when that one comes up. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we've got for Pisces this week. What does Pisces need to know? Oh, there it is. Oh, no, it isn't too many. We just want one. All right. There's the one. Universal forgiveness. Look at that, Pisces. Isn't that beautiful? Lots of pink here and purple, higher heart and third eye connection, and lots of healing in the heart here. And new life. I'm actually associating that with this one here, actually. A bit of new life coming here for you. You know, universal forgiveness is an interesting one, and we're talking about, peace and forgiveness as the theme for this week, Pisces. So with universal forgiveness, it's, it's really about forgiveness of self, not because you've done anything wrong, but because you have a belief that you have. Yeah. Remorse, regret, any of those things. And the forgiveness of self really has to come before you can heal. So this will be a big week for you. There's a lot of peace and tranquility in forgiveness, and so it's also about just letting go. It's really about letting go of anything that you're hanging on to that doesn't feel like peace. So what is that for you this week, Pisces? What is that for you this week that you can now let go of? You don't need to carry it with you anymore, right? It's the end of a cycle here, the end of a chapter, and you can let go and be okay with where you are now, full acceptance. And it's just a lot of understanding, and it's a beautiful gift that you can give yourself this week. Universal forgiveness. Beautiful. All right, who's next? Aries. Let's see what we've got for you, Aries. There it is. Aries, we've got commitment for you. So maybe there's something you need to commit to this week, and perhaps it's yourself, because we are on this theme of new beginnings, transformation, and really committing to your peace and your freedom. So this for me is saying is a commitment to you this week. Commit to you. And I think that this might have actually started for you, Aries, at the beginning of December. For many of you watching, there's a case of, it's time I started, creating more of what I want. So I kind of feel you've started this commitment already. This week will really bring it to the fore. Now, there's a lot of blue here, And often when we have that commitment to ourselves, we can, really start expressing it. And not everybody's going to like our truth. Not everybody's going to like our commitment to ourselves, because there's still in this society the underlying beliefs of selfishness and conceitedness, if you're more concerned about you than everyone else. But this is changing, and actually the love that you have for everybody else is really demonstrated by the love, firstly, that you have for yourself. So it's not selfish, it's not conceited, it's actually where it needs to begin. The peace and the freedom and the love needs to start with you. And I really feel, Aries, that this is the commitment that you are undertaking this week, or it's coming to the fore. I think some revelations on something that's going to be unveiled this week, and also show you a little bit more of the bigger picture, will really help you be more committed to yourself and your dream and your vision. Okay, Taurus. What have we got for my Taurus friends? There's the one there. Free spirit. Look at you go, Taurus. I love this. The first thing I'm seeing here is the flower growing up out of the blueness here. This is the sparkle, the shine, the emerging of the new out of the truth here. So I'd really encourage you, my Taurus friends, to really write down those intentions of, how it feels to be free and what that means for you in your life. And then be that, emerge into that, start blossoming into that. And I kind of feel that you'll pick up on the Aquarian energy this week, actually. And just feel a little bit less, I feel a little bit less, what's the word? It's not stubborn. It's more, kind of with your heels. It's kind of like heels dug in. I'm just picturing. So I'm trying to find the words. This is how it works in my head. I can see a bull standing there, not moving, refusing to move the legs. No, I need this stability. That's what I'm hearing. So I'm just trying to find that. That's what I'm seeing. Just trying to find the words for that. So it's about stability, but this free spirit is really more about you taking those steps forward and having that free spirit than having all four legs firmly planted on the ground. There can be a feeling of safety in being free as well. Yeah. So interesting. All right. Gemini, let's see. What have we got for you? Well, this is interesting. Aries has come up for you, Gemini. Interesting. Let's have a look at the traits of Aries and see what you need to know this week. All right. So, Gemini, the meaning of this one for you. You are being drawn into a new phase of development. The focus is on individuality. Beautiful. It's definitely up your alley, Gemini. You're very individual. Be yourself. Know who you are. A first step has been taken. Greater focus on the self, grounding, new beginnings, new aspects coming forward. So Gemini, this really for you is also about the unveiling of something here this week. So so you can really stand more in your individuality, I feel, is what it's about for you. So when you're making your intentions, what is it about you that stands out? Why do you stand out in your own mind? What makes you an individual? And really, we're all individuals, but you really knowing this allows you to excel in ways that you can't imagine now. So really interesting, really interesting. New beginnings and new aspects coming forward. I think, something will come to pass this week for you as well, which will give you more clarity on you and who you are. All right, who is next? Cancer. Let's see what we've got. Whoa, everywhere. That is the one. Wow. Okay, we have got universal truth. Beautiful. So, my Cancer friends, this is about finding a new level of truth within yourself. And this has really been true for me. I'm a Cancerian. It's definitely been true for me, especially this last 2 weeks. And it feels, and this is probably why I'm hyped up and my body's tingling and pulsing, right? Because I'm probably lining up for even more truth this week, and so are you. So once again, get your energy and your focus on, what it is that you want to create. What does peace and freedom feel like for you? And how will that look and feel next year? You can start to build that now. This actually is also going to be what unveils this week, I feel, for Cancer. There's going to be a piece of the bigger picture that really will stop a lot of the mind activity of, what is it? What's the next step? All this stuff that, keeps on going around and round. I think there's going to be something that shows up this week, piece of information, a person, a situation where something will really click into place, and that truth will allow you to really see more of your truth and actually the wider truth. Because the wider truth is that we are universal, we are the universe. We are the universe. So our truth is the universal truth. And about creation. So I'm really noticing the blue in the middle there too. So once again, it's about expression, your truth, and your truth expanding into universal truth. Exciting. All right, Leo, what have we got for Leo? All right. Inner vision, Leo. Look at that. Look at all the colors. There's you shining your beautiful light. Inner vision. You're really being called this week, Leo, to ask yourself, what is that inner vision? You've got so many ideas that perhaps you've just been carrying and not expressing for some time now, and it's time now to really express that. So what is your inner vision for life, purpose, what, your creativity, what brings you joy, that fire within you, that passion? And because we're having a new moon in Sagittarius, it's a fire sign, and you're a fire sign, and it's really about bringing that passion to the fore. So what is that inner vision for you? What is that inner vision for you, Leo? Bring it to life this week, in your journal, in your mind, in your heart. Bring it to life this week, because that inner vision and being clear on it this week in particular is really going to be a fantastic way to start this new age of Aquarius and also the new year of freedom. Okay. All right, Virgo. What have we got for Virgo? That one flew out. Hit me straight in the chest there, Virgo. So this is a really direct message straight to your heart, Virgo. And it is a law of attraction. Now, we've all got our own version of law of attraction, but, you know, basically you attract who you are. That's really it. You attract the same energetic flow as you are. And what I'm being prompted to say here is that until we are on the same energetic level as what it is that we want in the physical, we won't even see it. It may be there, but we won't see it. I feel for you this week, Virgo, that something is going to appear and it's going to feel new, but it's really not. It's been there for some time now, but you just haven't been at the right vibration to see it. And now you're a match. So this could be someone coming in from the past, or it could be an old idea that is now showing itself in reality that it would work. It's definitely something that you've been wanting to manifest, and you have actually manifested it, but you just haven't been able to see it because you're not on the energetic vibration of it. So this week it's coming. This week, well, actually, I can't say it's coming, it's there. This week you'll see it. So, the law of attraction, you need to just hold yourself in that beautiful energy. Hold yourself in that beautiful energy of freedom and peace. It's really important this week for everybody, including you, Virgo, to not get distracted with things, not worry or stress, or be in the future or in the past. Just hold that energy. Raise your vibration. Make that your mission this week. Raise your vibration. Focus on that. And then you will be an energetic match to what it is that you want, and you will see it. Nice. All right, Libra. What have we got for Libra this week? There it is. Libra. You have got Virgo. That is so interesting, isn't it? All right. So Libra, what does this mean for you? I'll just read out the traits of this card. Aspects within are ordered and balanced. Order and structure provide channels for future works. Balance between spirit and intellect. Perfection has been found within, now manifest it. While focus on details is important, keep in thought the overall picture. Service is called forth and asks for concentrated effort. This is once again about having a look at the bigger picture here, Libra. And something's going to click into place this week for you, where you really will get a piece of the big picture, and it will allow you to step out of your mind a little bit and out of the planning and the any worry or concern, and really step into spirit and into that knowing and into that ease and that grace and that you know, bigger picture energy, and knowing that it's all coming together. Nice. I think it's going to be a really, there's a piece in the middle, right? Lots of pink. This white is really standing out to me. So this is really your pure divine energy is going to be your focus this week, rather than trying to make something happen or figure something out. It's going to be in here, and something will come in to show you, something or someone will come in to really show you a little piece of the bigger picture, so you can really find that balance again and really be in that divine energy. All right, Scorpio, what have we got for Scorpio. What do we need for Scorpio? All right. Oh, how beautiful. We're getting a lot of universal cards today, right? This is really big picture stuff. This is not about being separate from the universe. We are not separate. We are not separate. We are the universe. And to create peace in the universe, we start with us. Peace and freedom starts with us. Universal love you have got, Scorpio. It is so beautiful for you. I'm just feeling that beautiful watery energy, really embracing yourself. I'm just seeing this beautiful, warm, loving pool of water just embracing all of you. And for me, it's like a big universal hug. And I feel that peace will really be predominant for you this week. I think you're demanding it of yourself and you're going to create it. So you've got the universe backing you here, Scorpio. So there will be a revelation for you this week as well, for what it is really that you came here to be. That's what I'm feeling for you. You're really going to be in that beautiful place of peace and love for yourself and the universe, and you're going to feel that beautiful universal hug. And I just feel you're going to get some revelation about and remembrance of why you chose to be. And that is going to lead you into next year and really feeling this this peace and love and strength and empowerment into next year. I think for some Scorpios, it's been a bit tricky this year too. All right, who's next? Sagittarius. All right, let's have a look what's going on for you. Well, okay, we've got two flew out for you, Sagittarius, and once again, they're the universal. Now, there's only 5 or 6 cards in this deck that are universal something. So they're all coming out today. So it's a real message to all of us, isn't it? That it's not just about us and the reality we see. We are the universe. We are connected. And even if you have just that revelation and that understanding this week, it will change everything for you. It really will. So Sagittarius, we've got universal forgiveness and universal spirituality. Beautiful. I am going to just see what we need to know from this. So the universal forgiveness is about forgiveness of self. Forgiveness is a gift of understanding that you give yourself. So it's about understanding yourself this week, Sagittarius. And this universal spirituality is universal spirituality is a new level of spirit. A new level of spirit opens the heart to greater intensity. I just really feel this week for you, Sagittarius, is about clarity. About clarity of your passions, who you are, and of really getting clear about what brings you that great passion in life, your creativity, your fire, and how you can do that to be nurturing to yourself, but also to others. So a great week of, I say eye-opening, but it's a more third eye-opening and heart-opening awareness for you this week, Sagittarius. And it's going to feel really good. It's going to feel really good. It's going to be like finally the fog has cleared and I can see clearly. That's what it's going to feel like for you. So be clear on your intentions and write down what it is that you are really wanting to create, and it will all start making sense. All right, lucky last, we've got Capricorn. What do we need to know for Capricorn? Oh, there it is. Capricorn, we have got unity. Look at all the pink, real higher heart energy. Really beautiful. I'm actually tuning into Mother Mary energy with this one for you, Capricorn. And that's a real feeling of that love and that unity with the universe once again. So I just want to read what this one's about for you in case there's something in particular you need to know. Unity. A unity within the self can be achieved. So once again, guys, it's really for all of us this week, it's about asking ourselves what brings us peace, what brings us freedom. So Capricorn, it's about that. Strength and freedom are within unity. And it's the union of the higher and lower self. So this is the union of spirit and physical, spiritual, practical, feeling, logic. It's the unity of that really coming together, and you're really seeing the benefit of your spiritual side, which actually will help with your logical side. You move forward with greater integrated effort. This energy represents an area of your life where there is an ease of flow. So once again, we've got something easing this week, right? Something easing this week for you, and a real revelation coming. The answer will be there, and you'll know. It feels like you've had like a barrier too, so you'll just know it will just disappear. So really, really beautiful energy, Capricorn. And guys, this one just kind of flew out randomly, and so I just thought I'd leave it for the end. And this is the golden rule, and I really love this card. It just looks so abundant and prosperous, doesn't it? It just looks beautiful. So I want to read you this one as we wrap up for the energy messages for this week. And so we've got the golden rule, the crown of evolution, that which crowns the soul, the guide to the spiritual pathway. This is a cosmic balance and perfection reflected within you. Everything is perfect. You only need to recognize that, and you come into rhythm with creation. The energy is always present. Your goal is to manifest it. Bringing this concept into your reality and living it draws you closer to the creation within yourself. This is really perfect to wrap up these messages today for this week, because this is the universal message this week. Coming into balance with who you are, your peace, your freedom, new intentions being set for this new age of humanity, the new era of you, and really coming into harmony with all that you are. You are not separate from anything. You are all, and finding that peace and freedom in here first with you and who you are is really going to set up the most delicious reality for you, and a year next year of freedom and peace showing up on the external for you as well. So I hope you have enjoyed those messages for this week. I hope you have a fantastic week. I'll see you next Monday on the 21st, and there'll probably be some nice powerful messages, because that is like the day of the gateway, and as Elizabeth Peru says, it is the great Aquarian conjunction of light. Isn't that amazing? And it will really set you up for an empowered 2021. All right, let me just quickly see who else is here. Oh, beautiful. Hey, Elizabeth. Thank you, everybody. Beautiful. So great to have you here. I'll go through those comments shortly and just like them all. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you soon.